So, Citizenville, your book, is an attempt to, as you've put it, to radically rethink the relationship between citizens and government.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I think, for me, wearing two hats, one as an elected official and one as a member of the community, a citizen, my sense of government today is that we're treated as subjects, not citizens, that things are done to us, not with us. We're not co-producers, and we're not engaged in an iterative day in and day out conversation with government. It's a one-way conversation, with one exception, notable exception, during elections. All of a sudden, people love us. They court us. They want our vote. They want our money. They want us to volunteer for whatever the cause is, the initiative, or their own campaign. But right when that election's over, those voices are turned down, amplified and engaged, all of a sudden disappointed. We go back to this broadcast model. You vote, guys like me decide. And that's the framework and relationship that I think has to radically change.
And you think that digital technology in particular can be used to foster a two-way conversation?
Yeah, I mean, I think anyone recognizes technology does more than anything else. It democratizes voices. It allows people to share. Social media allows people to participate and to self-organize. As you saw in the Obama campaign in 2008, 35,000 self-organizing communities coming together. Something special is happening with the ability now for people to engage peer-to-peer directly and not necessarily wait for centralized institutions and permission to be able to navigate. And so the opportunity now to meet people where they are and to engage in that platform of real, active citizen engagement as opposed to the inert citizenship that we have is what I'm promoting.
Why is it, do you think, that, take the Obama campaign in 2008 as a perfect example, how is it that they did such a good job using social media in the campaign and then have done a really poor job of using it in the White House?
Yeah, and I think they're struggling with it notably now. And you look at just the latest examples of the sequester. They try to continue that campaign theme and try to have an outside-in strategy with Congress on sequester. Republicans didn't budge. And now they're moving back to an inside-out game as opposed to an outside-in game. There used to be two traditional seasons, campaigning and governing. My argument is not just to keep the campaign apparatus, which is what Obama's done with the Organizing for Action, alive, but to create a governing construct after the campaign's done. So my one critique of Obama, and I'm a huge supporter, is I wish he is governed as he campaigned. He's been a bottom-up campaigner, but in many ways a top-down executive. And I think if you can meet the two, if you can find a way to engage people bottom up as you govern and engage in that two-way conversation that he effectively had during the campaign, then something magical can happen.